Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah. Can we start with the second problem here? Okay. First problem is clear, right? In the last class, we have taken up the put call parity, and we try to work it on like how exactly the put call parity works and how to identify the arbitrage profits, arbitrage gain, right? So this was the discussion in the last class. Now we all
Yes,
move to
sir.
the next problem. Okay, the second problem I said to take it as in a homework and work it on the question and try to see what is the result that you will get there, right? So now we will take it out the third problem, right? So what is the third problem here? Okay, just look at the third problem. So on 1 to 2019, the following options, that is call and the put, are available on SBI, right? So on SBI, that is the stock, we have both the option, that is call option as well as like a put option pricing are available, right? Show the arbitrage process and the profit using put call parity theory, right? So it is very clearly asking that to apply a put call parity and try to give the results. So what details are being given here is, so we have SBI exercise price. So exercise price is being given as 2,400. So this is common for both the call option as well as like for the put option, right? So this strike price is common for call and the put.
Sir,
That is to hello.
still other two did not join, sir.
Other two has not joined. I can't. What heck? What can we do? We'll start up now. If they can join in between. Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Or join ಆಗ್ತಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಾನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ.
Yes, sir. ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ
ಮೆಸೇಜ್
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
ಅಂತೂ
ಸರ್.
ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅಂತೂ ಹಾಕಿನಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಂಕ್
Yes, sir.
ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಹ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಹೆಡ್, ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್
Okay,
ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ದ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿನ್ ಗಾನ್, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ಗಿವನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಹೆಡ್. Okay. So strike price is given as 2,400. So spot price, the currently the spot price in the market, it is available for 2,453. Okay, S naught is 2,453, right? And excise price is 2,400. Fine. So these are the details. Like what are the other details are being given, like put option premium is 3.90 and call option premium is 55.31. Okay, put option premium is 3.90 and call option premium is 55.31. Fine. So these are the two other details which are being given. So continuously compounding risk free rate of interest. So RF, risk free rate of interest, is 10% per annum. Fine. So risk free rate which is prevailing in the market is 10% per annum. So time to expiry of the contract is 28 days, right? So here it is asking to assume 365 days in a week. Fine. So one contract is having 125 shares. So additional information is given as one contract value is equals to 125 shares. Actually, when we calculate the arbitrage profit, we calculate for 1 unit, right? So we calculate only for the 1 unit of the stock. We don't calculate for a contract, right? So last problem we had a profit like 1.06 somewhere. Like as I said, like it looks very silly, 1 rupee profit. But when you talk in the size of a contract, that gives a bigger price, right? So that shows a very fat profit. Fine. So here when we calculate the arbitrage gain for per unit, then we can multiply it with the lot size and then we can show what is the total profit or gain, that is arbitrage profit or a gain for a one contract. Okay. The other interesting thing in this problem here is, right, assume the stock price of 2,425 and 2,375 on the expiry of the contract, right? So as we
Sir,
have been
doubt,
done
sir.
till now, yes ma, yes ma.
Sir,
In
in question
question,
they have given call premium as 55.31, sir. In given items, It is written reverse, sir. Call premium and put premium.
Where I have written, na? Okay,
Yes,
that
sir.
you can need to
Yes,
check.
sir.
So what we'll do is we'll just a minute. Strike price of the put option. Okay, just change the question there because the solution is interchanged. So just change the solution and the question you can change. Call option price is 3.90 and the put option price is 55.30. Okay, just change the question there. Fine.
Okay, sir.
So okay, just make the correction in the question paper. Okay. Then coming to the profit, as I said, like on 28th day, what we have been done earlier is we used to assume the strike price or the fair value. First is the fair value. If we have a fair value price which we have been calculated, so we'll assume the fair value as the expiry price on the date of the contract, right? If we are not calculated the fair value, then the other alternative is we need to consider strike price, that is exercise price is the price of the contract on the date of expiry. Okay, this is the second alternative. Third alternative what we have been given here is the directly given you the price, right? What can be the price or what is a possible price? Again here you are given two different prices, right? So you need to show what is the arbitrage gain for like if it is 2425, if it is 2375, right? So you have to take it as a case 1 and case 2 and discuss and show what is the arbitrage profit if it is 2425 on the date of expiry, or case 2 as 2375, what is the arbitrage profit. Fine. So simple thing, just I said you to change the question there. The given details are been to be written down. Then case 1, we have to take as a spot price on the 28th day as 2425. So case 2 to be taken as the spot price to be on the date of expiry as 2375. Fine. So apply put call parity equation. The formula is like C plus K into e to the power of minus RT equals to P plus S naught. Fine. So substituting the values, call option price as 3.90 plus the strike price which is 2400 multiplied by e to the power of minus R 0.10 into 28 divided by 365 is equal to put option premium considering as 55.31 plus spot price is given in the question as 2453, right? So when you simplify the left hand part and the right hand part, right? So both are not equal. So left hand part is 2380 and the right hand part is 2508.31, right? So when the both the left hand side portfolio and the right hand side portfolio, when they are not equal, right? So there we assume that there is an arbitrage profit. Okay, when there is an arbitrage profit, then we need to decide which portfolio to be taken long position and which portfolio to be taken short position, right? So now if we look at the left hand side portfolio, that is 2380 is less compared to 2508.31, right? So it is very clear that so we need to take a long position on my left hand side portfolio, which includes call option. When you say long position, you have to take long position on a call, right, at a strike price of 2400, for which you need to make a payment of 3.90, right? So parallelly, you are supposed to take short positions on put as well as like short sale on the equity, right? So when you take short position on a put option where you have an obligation to buy, right? Short on a put, you have an obligation to buy at 2400, for which you will be receiving a premium of 55.31. So plus, so you have to take short sale on equity at 2453. When you say short sale on equity, it is nothing but you have been selling the share at 2453 without purchasing or without holding. So what you will do is in future date, you have to buy. So and you expect that the price would be less than 2453. If the price is less than 2453, you will make a gain. So you will be buying the share at a lesser price and return back the share to a broker. If the price is more than, the spot price is more than 2453, then you have to buy at higher price and return back the share, and you will be making a loss on a short sale on equity. Fine. Now let's look at the positions what you have been taken. Okay, at the time T0, you're taken a short position on a put option for 2400. When you take short on a put option, you have an obligation to buy. You have an obligation to buy from a put buyer, where the put buyer has a right to sell, right? And put buyer will be selling only when the price is less than 2400. If the spot price on 28th day, if the price is less than 2400, the put buyer will sell to you here, because you're taking a short position on a put option. Fine. So when you're taking a short position on a put option, right, that is 2400. So you will be receiving 55.31, which is been paid by the put buyer. Okay. So parallelly, you are taken short sale on equity. So where again it is a cash inflow to you 2453. So that is totally cash inflow is 55.31 plus 2453. That is which is represented by plus sign, right? So plus shows cash inflow and a minus shows cash outflow. Fine. So when you take long position on a call where you have a right to buy at 2400 and you expect that prices is going to rise. If the price is going to rise on the date of expiry, that is more than 2400, so you will expire your contract. If it is same or less, right, so you will withdraw. When you withdraw, what is that you will be having? You will be forgiving the premium, that is 3.90. You will forgive the premium. Fine. So now when you look at, so what is the leftover ideal cash that has been left over with you, right? 55.31 plus 2453, right? So minus 3000, sorry, 3 rupees 90 paisa. What is left over with you would be 2504.41, right? So this is the cash left over with you, right? So what you will do, rather keeping the cash ideally, you can invest the cash in a bank for the risk-free rate of 10% for 28 days. The fourth position that you have been taken is invest rupees 2504.41 at 10% for 28 days, right? So this is the four different positions. On case one, on the date of expiry, the spot price is 2425. As I said, like we have two cases. If you just look back in the case here, you have a case one, which is 2425 to be considered, which is given in the question. Case two, you have to be considered as 2375, right? So when I take this, that is when I take 2425 as my spot price, and let's try to evaluate what are the different positions that have been taken and what is a loss or a gain that I'll be making here, right? And the first position what I have been taken is short position on a put option that where I have been taken, where I have an obligation to buy the underlying asset at 2400, for which I have received a premium of 55.31. Now, the put buyer who is having a right to sell will execute only if the spot price is less than 2400. Now you say me, what is the spot price? The spot price is 2425. Whether the put buyer will execute the contract? Now you are a put seller, but you need to always look from the point of a buyer, because he has the right to execute. Whether the put buyer will come and say that I am interested to buy, sorry, I am interested to sell at 2400 to a put seller when the market price is 2425.
No, sir.
Yeah. So the put buyer who has a right to sell, right, will not come to a put seller and say that I'm interested to sell, because the market price is greater than the strike price. Right. When this is the situation, the put seller will enjoy the premium of 55.31. Fine. That is one thing. Second, the net gain or loss. Or what is the other position that you have been taken? You're taken short sale on equity for 2453. Right. So you're taken short sale on equity for 2453. So you're taking short sale on 2453. Now the market price is 2425. Whether as a short seller, whether you will be get benefited or you're going to make loss if the market price is 2425. So are you going to make a gain or you're going to make a loss here? Gain because the price is less, right? So short seller will make a profit only when the price is less. Agree? When the price is less than the short sell price. Fine. So how much is the difference? Because you already sold 28 days back at 2453. Now the market price is 2425. You will buy the share at 2425 and return back the share to a broker, right? So you already received 2453. The difference between 2453 and 2425 is what we got the difference as 28 rupees. Fine. That is about the second position. Now coming to the third position, where you are taken a long position on a call where you have a right to buy at 2400, for which you have paid a premium of 3.90. Right now the market price is 2425. Right. So call buyer will execute or withdraw here. What will the call buyer will do? Whether execute or withdraw? Call buyer has a right to buy at 2400. Market price is 2425. Yes. Execute. Execute, right? Okay. When it execute, how much is the profit that you'll be making? So you will make it straight away the profit of 25 rupees, right? Execute. So but already. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, already 3.90 is the premium that is being paid. If you take out the premium, so the gain would be 20.10, right? So the gain is here is 20.1. 20.1 is the gain. Fine. That is the gain from a long position, right? So apart from this, what is that you have been taken is the
21.1. 21.1, sir.
20, yeah, 21.1. Fine. So 21.1. The next is you are invested 2504.41 at 10% for 28 days. Now what is the interest that you will be earning, right? So 2504.41 is the principal. Open the bracket 1 plus interest, that is 0.10 multiplied by the time frame, that is 28 divided by 365, right? So 1 plus r into t multiplied by principal. So you will get principal plus interest. Take out the principal value, just mention the interest there, right? 19.21 would be the interest amount, right? So you have to show only the loss or the gain. So you don't have to show your principal value there, right? So looking at the difference and all, you'll come to know that arbitrage gain here is 122.62, right, for 1 unit. So that is multiplied by number of shares here, 125 shares, right? So 122.62 multiplied by 125 shares. So we'll be getting a larger arbitrage profit for the one contract. So right. So this is for the case 1. Now you look at for the case 2. Right. So what happens in the case 2? Right. So in the case 2, what happens is the spot price is 2375. Right. The spot price here is 2375. Right. So what is the first position that you have been taken? Can you say at the time T0, what is the first position that you have been taken? What is the first position time T0? Okay, if you don't remember, look at there. Just first position, what you have been taken there is you're taken short sale, short position on a put option, right? So short position on put option for which you have a right, obligation to buy at 2400, for which you have received a premium of how much? You have received a premium 55 rupees, right? So first position, you got it what I'm trying to say here? Case 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at the time T0 I'm not writing once again. Okay, the first step, second step, third step, fourth step I'm not writing because it is common. Only I'm writing case 1 and case 2 separately because the closing prices on the date of expiry are different. Fine, that is the reason I'm just writing case 1 and case 2. Got it? You got it what exactly I'm trying to say to you, right? In the
Yes,
case
sir.
2 what happens? Yeah, case 1 case 2 what happens? You're taken a time T0, you're taken a short position on a put option for the strike price of 2400 and the premium that you have been received here is 55.31, right? So now where the market price is 2375, right? The market prices is less than the strike price. You know that put buyer will execute the contract when the market price is less than the strike price, right? So definitely the put buyer will come and say that I want to sell to you at 2400, right? So put seller, right? So he has to buy the asset at 2400 even though the market price is 2375. So what is the loss that he will be making? The loss is here is 25, but already he has received a premium. So how much is the premium that he has been received? 55.31, right? Minus 25, it would be 30.31. Okay, got it? How is that we get 30.31 answer?
55.31 minus 25, sir.
25, right? So loss for a put seller is how much actually? 25 rupees, right? So 25 minus, he has already received a premium of 50.31. So if you take it out, right? So 25 minus 55.31. So leftover profit would be the still gain for a put seller, that is 30.31. Fine. So similarly, so net gain or loss on a short sale on equity, right? So you are taken short sale on equity for the price of 2453, right? 2453. Now the market price is 2375, right? So you will buy at less price, right? 2453 minus 2375, right? So you will buy at 2375 from the market and return back the share to a broker. So you'll be making a profit on a short sale on equity and the gain would be 78 rupees. Fine. So that is you make a gain of 78 rupees on a short sale of equity. Next, you had taken long on a call option where the strike price was 2400 and the premium that you have been paid was 3.90, right? Now anything the market price is less than 2400, so you will not execute your contract, right? And the market price is 2375, which is less than 2400, then call buyer will withdraw the contract and assume only the limited loss of 3.90, right? So this is the limited loss of 3.90. Okay, so loss is 3.90. Then you are invested the money, right? So that invested money will give the return of 19.21, right? So it would be the same here. In the both the case 19.21 is the same, right? So total gain or loss would be 123.62, right? In the case 2, the gain is 123.62 and the case case 1 is 122.62. It is approximately equal, you will get it, right? So there is a marginal, you will get it. So most of the case, irrespective of the price, whatever the price change, right? So you will be getting approximately the same arbitrage gain, whether the price increase or the price decrease, you will not find major difference in the change in the prices, right? So this is about the different closing prices, right? So similarly, the question, the last question on the what I have been given to you, right? So the last question is the fourth question, where you can take it as a homework or you can solve this problem. Okay, the fourth problem, if you just look at, you have a company called as RIL, right? So RIL price has been given as 920 as a strike price. Spot price is 921.90. Put premium and a call premium has been given, right? So possible closing prices is 930 and 910. So you solve this problem and get the solution. Okay. So if you have any doubts, let me know. I will try to chip in terms of solving your issues. Okay. So you can take this as a homework. In the next class, right, I will stop here. So next class, I will start with a binomial model, right? So another two topics are important. Another three topics are important. Binomial model, option Greeks, and in the money, at the money, and out of the money. Once we complete this, option models would be completed. Then we can go to the next model, that is swaps. Okay. So you can take that as a homework and solve the problem and get the solution, right? So meantime, I will stop the class in the next class. That is, I will start with the binomial model. Okay. So any issues with this?
No, sir.
Okay. So today the Jayana sir has taken the class whether the board sir was using the board